Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Our dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Professor Tajar from Al-Mustafa International College in Manila. If you remember, we had a series on the true Islam. Some of you probably have seen. And what I teach in college, I also want to share with my viewers. So we will expand that college from 50 students to 50 million people. Because thank God, this internet, which was supposed to corrupt our young people, through the mercy of Allah, has been an instrument of enlightening many people. I cannot reach some of my younger brothers in Europe and America who are being radicalized with a wrong notion that Islam is just beheading, murdering, killing, selling girls and women in streets of or markets of Mosul. That is not Islam. So I want to tell you as a brother, and well, with the mercy of Allah, with the background of Islamic studies for 50 years. Unfortunately, many of our young people in America, Europe, the third generation, second generation, the Southeast Asians, South Asians, Indians, Pakistanis, second generations, they have a desire for Islam, which is very good, and it makes them, mashallah, energetic. But unfortunately, that energy has been used in a negative way, in the same manner that we saw that in 1980s in Afghanistan, CIA was using the native Afghans in the name of Islam and making them mujahideen for America. Those of our students of political science, which is my background also, you are very familiar that these techniques of secret services, whether the CIA of America or ISI of Pakistan, the Mossad of the Zionist government, they use any way, any instrument that they have with their dollars, money they can buy. And as I said, they turn some native Afghans who are very religious but unfortunately not very educated, well educated, they became mujahideen in name, but they thought they are mujahideen for Allah, but their name was in mujahideen in CIA list. So when they die, I don't know, when are they going to get their rewards? From CIA, from the, it was time of Mr. Reagan, maybe probably in the day of judgment, they will go, Mr. Reagan, please help us because we were your mujahideen. Our name was mujahideen, but mujahideen for American CIA. Because in the Holy Quran it says, وَيَوْمَ نَدْعُ كُلَّ أُنَاسٍ بِإِمَامِهِمْ Muhammad, in the day of judgment, we will bring every people with their imam. Imam means the pure person you follow in Islam, in your life as a Muslim. Who is your leader? Somebody's imam may be this Khalifa al-Baghdadi, who is actually, as much as our information is that himself is an Iraqi Jew. And his name is Shimon Ilot, an Iraqi Jew, and he is now claiming to be Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, the Khalifa of Islam. Now, when it comes to Khalifa, unfortunately, we have lot of sad story from the early days of Islam up to the last Khalifa of the Ottoman Empire, Sultan Abdul Hamid, who was overthrown in 1920 after the World War I. Khalifa means successor, and it's supposed to be successor of the Holy Prophet Muhammad. But unfortunately, a big number of them, our history of Islam tells us, our hadith tells us they were not really walking the way of the Prophet. They were walking the opposite of the Holy Prophet. In Arabic, Khalifa means the one who yakhlif al-akhar, meaning somebody who walks in the footstep of the one ahead of him. In Islamic concept, a Khalifa of Prophet means the one who yakhlif, meaning comes after the Prophet. He walks on the footsteps of the Prophet. He wears the shoes of the Prophet, so to speak. He sits on the place of the Prophet. He leads the prayer for Muslims that Prophet used to do. He judges among the Muslims. Ya Dawood, inna ja'alnaka khalifatan fil ars. The Holy Quran says, Dawood, meaning Prophet David, which is one of the great prophets of Islam too, and father of Prophet Solomon or King Solomon, as the Old Testament called them, Dawood and Solomon. Quran says, Ya Dawood inna ja'alnaka khalifatan fil ard. Dawood, we have made you a khalifa, meaning successor, representative for Allah on earth. About Adam we have inni ja'ilun fil ard khalifa. In Surah Baqarah, those who are familiar with Quranic teachings, in second surah of the Holy Quran, Allah says to the angels, I want to put khalifa, meaning somebody who will represent me, who will do what I want him to do. Or about other khulafa. Now, after the Holy Prophet Muhammad, we had this concept of Islam that was interpreted as Khalifa of the Prophet. The first Khalifa, as you remember in history, is Khalifa Abu Bakr. Then comes Khalifa Omar, second Khalifa. Then third one, Khalifa Uthman. And of course, Imam Ali, which is the fourth Khalifa according to that history and that interpretation of Caliphate, Khulafa Rashidin, meaning the well-guided Caliphs. Although some people also include Imam Hassan, the grandson of the Holy Prophet. The rest of it will be continued in next meeting, inshallah. And please help us if you could share with other friends of yours. The second discussion will be continuation of Caliphate up to the present issue that we have in misguided concept of Islam and Caliphate, which is now being propagated by ISIL and Daesh. Thank you and see you next.